Welcome back to part 2 of the Anarchy WoW development stream number 6. The part 1 to this video, to this stream. For some reason my computer crashed as always midstream. I need to get a new computer eventually, but I was not going to end the day like that. I'm going to pick up where I left off. So glasses are going right on, and let's get right back into it. Boom, because I have a job to do. And I am not done with it. So I'm very close though. I finished 3.5 of the 5 elite bosses so far. So I'm gonna pick up where I left off with Glacier. Right there, let's sign back in. I took a little break. I went to go eat, do my thing, let my computer rest for a bit, and then I'm back on board. Here I am. So I'm ready to dive right back into it. Let me bust out the YouTube chat just so I have it also on lock in case any messages come through there. So let me do that real quick. And other than that, hope you guys are tuning in. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm ready to get this show on the road. I can't even open it on my phone, so it's probably still starting up, but that's all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue where I left off, working on the 4th elite boss, and then I have one more to do after this one. So I'm gonna zero in. I'm gonna go ahead and start, excuse me, the work time. It already started, so I'm gonna go ahead and reset it. 50 minutes on the clock. I will see you guys after the 50 minute has been over to catch up with you guys on the progress I've made so far. Alright, hope you guys also take this time to do something productive yourself. As always, I'll be back. Got a message on YouTube chat. What's up, Waseem? Your old videos on how to host 335A servers as a kid were still useful to me. Good to see you still going with it. Good luck. Thank you so much, Jay. That means a lot. Appreciate you tuning in. Honestly, and thank you for watching those videos too. Those videos are definitely a special place for me, to be honest. I always look back on them fondly, and I'm glad that you found some help or some use with them. Honestly, I appreciate you so much. Thank you. If there's any other video you'd like to see, maybe in the future, a tutorial or something like that, or something completely different, let me know. That'd be awesome. I am thinking of picking back, making some more World of Warcraft videos soon. These days I've mainly been streaming the project I'm working on, Anarchy WoW, but I would love to also do more YouTube videos. But it means a lot that that those videos had some kind of use for you, so really appreciate that. I'm currently making a... Maybe I could make a tutorial on this type of thing one day. But I'm actually really curious. Are you still hosting your server at the moment? How's that going? Before I even get into what I'm doing, I'm actually really curious to see, or just to hear, how are things going for you in the WoW emulation scene? Do something here and I forgot. Ice burst, avalanche, icicle. Oh, yeah. If you're up to any current server work, or if you're still hosting the same server from when you watched the video, that'd be really cool to know. So I just finished the script for the 4th elite boss. Now I believe I can move on to the final elite boss, which is going to be a Yeti. Awesome, man. Glad to hear it. I just had fun making one for RP as a hobby. Some updated guides and explanations of the tools would be awesome. Oh, RP for role-playing? That sounds really cool. I actually recently just got into role-playing for World of Warcraft. I haven't actually done it myself, but someone who hopped on Anarchy was telling me about it, and it sounds really fun. I'd actually love to dive more into that. You said some updated guides and explanations of the tools would be awesome. I totally hear that. I get you. That's the next elite I need to make scripts for. There's definitely a bunch of new stuff in today's time. Back then it was not so much tools available, but I'm curious, like what tools would you be most interested to see? Like map building. Do you want to know more of the know-how or more of the tools? Like I know you said tools, so I'm kind of reiterating it. But I guess I'm trying to see, is it how to do something in particular, or is it more how to use a tool that is out there already, like Nogget, or maybe even model editing. That's a whole other thing that I'm trying to get into myself. But yeah, I think some updated tutorials will be really fun. These days I've also been trying to make videos unrelated to World of Warcraft. I'm actually coming out with a Spider-Man video really soon. It's like a Spider-Man 3, the movie from Tobey Maguire. I kind of made like an entertaining video about it, so it's coming out real soon. I basically mentioned, I do believe this, if you know the movie, there's like 2 things about it that I've never seen people talk about, and that's what I'm talking about in that video. So also, I'm gonna do some Spider-Man stuff pretty soon too. That's probably gonna come sooner than tutorials, just because I'm already in the works with that one. But some tutorial videos would be great too. Would love to do that. There's actually some tutorial video ideas I have that I never seen anybody make a video for, like how to add a custom race, or how to add a custom class, how to create your own UI, stuff like that. I never see anybody really talk about that in videos, or kind of show how to do it. So that was also something I came up with that I'd like to do sometime. But yeah, if you have any specific topics, maybe something that would help you out in the future, do you think could help other people out, let me know. I'd definitely be down to do something like that. I mean, since those videos got out, a lot has changed. So it's still pretty much, you know, things work similarly, but a lot of time has passed, and I've got more skills over time on how to do certain things in emulation and coding in general. So yeah, that'd be really fun if there is a way I can help out. And of course with AI, so this is the last elite I need to script. I'm gonna get some spell ideas from ChatGPT. Stuff like that would be awesome. I used to rely on 2008 forum threads and videos like yours. Oh, that's so cool. I'm waiting for Nogget Red ground effects editor. That sounds pretty nice. I know how to do ground effects, like you can see them right here, just the manual way. I do know that Nogget Red is pretty advanced. This is really cool. I've actually used it recently, but I don't know what the ground effects editor portion of it is. That sounds really interesting. And you know, I was the same way back in the day. I used to rely on forums, and I think there were just a few videos out there that I could watch, but there weren't too many. And at the time, it was more forums for sure. AC Web, Modcraft, those were forums that I spent a lot of hours on, and a lot of time communicating with other people on, making my own threads, posting in support sections. And then, of course, you get those guys that are like, figure it out yourself, and then you'd actually get comments that are helpful. I'll never forget that. It's like you make a post to get support on how to do something, and then the first comment you usually get is, figure it out yourself. I'm like, well, okay, if that was the case, I mean, I already am doing that anyways, so, you know, you're not really helping by telling me to figure it out myself. So I always thought that was kind of funny and kind of weird. So I never did that to other people. I never did that. Every time I can help, I always try and actually give them information they can use. Nowadays, I don't think you get that. I really don't think you get that. Nowadays, people actually are more open. I think WoW became a bit more mainstream, the emulation I mean, so you have less people saying stuff like that. But back then it was really funny. The first comment would be like, figure it out yourself, or some of them would try and justify them saying that. They would say, figure it out yourself, because if you do that, and I mean they're not wrong technically, but they're not helpful either. They're like, figure it out yourself, because then you'll know how it really works, rather than me just telling you the answer. One can also argue that they're full of cap when they say that, because just by telling someone how to do something, they can work backwards, you know? It's kind of like learning how to code. I'm not just gonna tell you, here's a blank sheet here's a blank notepad, start writing code and keep running it until it works. That sounds good in theory, but if you have no knowledge about how to code, what are you even gonna write down? Every possible letter, number combination possible until it results in success? That would take forever, and probably impossible in realistically speaking. So you give them information and then let them learn and then work backwards. Give them example code and let them learn and work backwards. So yeah, some guys were tweaking on those forums, I'm not gonna lie. It has definitely come a long way, that's 100%. But it's pretty fun to look back at that stuff. I was actually just in part 1 of the stream. This is part 2. My computer just actually crashed. I didn't even end part 1 properly. It just blue screen of death hit me. But in part 1, I was going over some real nostalgic stuff, going on the Wayback Machine, if you know about that, archive.org, and I was looking on some old posts and some good WoW private server content from the past that's not here today. Let me write this one thing real quick. Now I'm making an elite boss that is petty. I get that. I always try to figure it out myself before asking, and you learn the best that way. Breaking my server several times over. Facts. AI must be so helpful. Those are both factual statements. Can't tell you how many times I broke my entire server just by trying to do something, and then I'll, like, when I was still in the learning phase, I'll do the worst mistakes that would like delete database information that you cannot get back. So there was definitely those days. I know exactly what you're talking about. Backup was so useful. I never used to backup. Nowadays it looks like this. Nowadays this is not even all the backups I have. I have backups all the way back to like 2018. But yeah, so definitely got to back up. These are just the most recent ones. Got to back up 100%. That's necessary. AI is very helpful. Oh, really? You did the same thing? You called it based on the dates? I find this to be very useful. AI is very helpful, for sure. There are some, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's not. It definitely is. There are some things you still gotta, in the end of the day, just know how things work and do it on your own. But AI is a good way to speed up some processes, and it's also a good way to, I mean, you probably already know this, but it's a good way to speed up some of the smaller, tedious stuff, and it's also a good way to probably have learning in the beginning. I think that could be pretty cool. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back really quick. Gotta just grab something real quick. Uno momento. Alright, and I'm back. Just want to throw this out there. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, would appreciate a follow. If you want to see more in the future, get notified. If you're watching this on YouTube, would really appreciate liking the video. It helps the algorithm spread it out and get more awareness. And subscribe also if you do want notifications as well. Appreciate that very much. Good chatting and geeking out over this stuff. I'll let you focus and hop into Discord, stay updated. Awesome. Nice to meet you too. Nice to see you again too, Jay. I appreciate you very much. And I always love reminiscing on some nostalgic stuff. I just posted some of that stuff in the Discord actually. So yeah, if you're definitely on there, I'll definitely keep in touch with you. I'll check you out, my friend. Good to see you stopping by. Thank you. Alright, I'm going to go right back into it. I'm going to zero in. Oh, thank you so much. Best of luck to you too. Backup. Gotta back up. 1000%. No shame in the game when it comes to backups. You gotta do that. I don't care how much storage you're running out of, go buy an external hard drive if necessary. Yes, very important. 1000%. So these days definitely gotta be backing up everything. Oh no, what is this? That's not what I was trying to do. Alright, so I'm going to zero back into it, and again, I always got my eyes on the chat, but I am going to go ahead and focus while the work time is still going. See y'all in 8 minutes. It is definitely snowing right now. I'm gonna go check it out. 1 second. It is 1000% snowing right now. That's a piece of ice. Let's go. I actually want to go outside. But it's like crazy cold. Is there no way I can just like take the stream to my phone? I'll be back. I'll be back. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's definitely snowing out there. It's amazing. It's not like crazy snow, but it's about to be wild. I can't wait tomorrow morning. It's about to be beautiful out there. I really could see myself living in a place where it just snows at least every year. That would be crazy. That would be awesome. Dang, I just went out for a big nice walk. Looked around the place, saw how it is. Looks awesome. Looks really nice. Made myself some hot tea. I got my window wide open so I can hear like the snow falling. I think that was a car, but I love the cold. I'm not gonna lie, I love the cold. It's not like I love cold weather, but somehow I still get a cold, if that makes any sense. I don't get like physically cold. I don't feel like shivers and stuff like that. Even if I do a bit, like it's still kind of comforting. It's nice. But I can still get a cold, the sniffles, stuff like that. But the actual vibe of cold weather, that's amazing. I love it. So it doesn't really snow too often where I'm at right now, but it is snowing now, and it's amazing. I'm gonna keep this because I know I'm gonna go back outside later. So just in case, leave that up there. But let's keep going. Let's keep going where we left off. What I want to do is honestly figure out how to do a like IRL streams. Like I really want, like right now, and I went to go check out that snow. How amazing would it have been if I could just like switch to my phone, and then just show you guys what I was experiencing out there instead of just sticking to the computer. That's something I really want to do, and I know it's possible. So I need to figure out how, and I'll try and do that next time. That'd be amazing. Alright y'all, there's literally one last thing to do. This elite boss right here. It is actually snowing in the game too, where my hands and my face are like numb. It's like frostbite vibes. I don't feel that too often around here, so it's really refreshing. Okay. Ah, yeah, my hands got it though, because I went out there touching all the snow and stuff barehanded. It definitely hit. I need some cool down time. Alright. See where we left off. My hands feel like Heat Blast if it was Ice Blast from Ben 10. It's crazy. Maybe this tea will help out. I bet if I left this cup of tea, it's like literally just at maximum heat right now. If I put it outside for a little bit, I guarantee you it's gonna be like iced tea. Okay. Let's see where we left off, because I'm trying to get this guy out of the way. Yeah, so where I left off was that I finished all the spells, except I need to actually edit the spells. So that's where I left off. Alright. Let's get to it. Let's fix that timer real quick. Boom. Alright, let's get to it. I actually have to mention something. I said the dumbest thing in my previous stream. It just hit me like after, well, I didn't end the stream, my computer crashed. But after the stream, it hit me what I said randomly as I was eating dinner. I was like, I must have not gotten enough sleep or something. Because if you go back to the stream, I said the most egregious stuff you've ever heard. I said, I'm talking about Trump. I was like, he's not gonna get inaugurated because he's about to be president. That makes no sense. What I meant to say was impeached. I meant to say he's not gonna get impeached because he's about to become president. I misread inauguration for impeachment. It's just like the dumbest thing ever. So I acknowledge that, and I am righting the wrong right now. Is when I thought about what I said, it hit me randomly, like subconsciously. I thought about what I said. I was like, wait, something didn't feel right. I was like, that is not what I said. It couldn't have been. And then I went back and looked at it, and I was like, damn, that is what I said. That is the dumbest thing I ever said. On camera, off camera, probably. So yeah, I was referring to being impeached, not inaugurated. But yeah, so yeah, today is the inauguration day. That is 100%. We have a new president, and yeah, that's what the news today is, amongst other things. I will get back to it. It hit me that that's what I said, and I was like, I told myself that when I do the part 2 right now, I was gonna write that wrong. So that was that. All right, back to it. Alright guys, just wrapped up for this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Right now, I have completed the elite bosses. I believe that it is time to mark it out. Boom. Elite bosses is officially off the list. Let's go ahead and tidy that up a little bit right there while we're at it. Boom. Okay. That's cool. Awesome. So, elite bosses is finished. Happy to say that. World boss also got done yesterday or recently. And next up will be the challenges, and I'm looking forward to that. That is going to be a very interesting development. Next time I'm going to stream is going to be in a few days from now. It's most likely going to be on, I believe, in 4 days. I believe in 4 days I should be streaming again, and I'm looking forward to that. So guys, without further ado, thank you guys for watching this, whether you watched it during the stream, after, in the future. Appreciate you guys for doing it. I'm pretty tired. I'm ready to call it. If you like this series, if you like what I'm doing, sharing the process, that you can always come back and watch how I did what I'm doing just by seeing it and just having this opportunity to go one-on-one, then please do like this video if you're watching it on YouTube, or follow me on Twitch for more notifications to see when I go live. Also subscribe on YouTube. If you can, consider doing a donation right there to help me support Anarchy WoW further. You can also do the donation straight from anarchywow.com. Once you sign in, create an account, sign in, there's that support us button. Would really help keep the server alive and make these developments go towards a good future for the game. So if you're feeling that, if you're able to do that and you support the project, would mean a lot to me. Genuinely appreciate that. And yeah, check out my music if you guys are into some cool hip-hop stuff. I'm also into that right there. Wazii on all platforms. Also coming out with some experimental music soon. Coming out with another song called Need You real soon, real soon. And watch out for a new YouTube video I'm about to put out. Spider-Man 3 related video I'm about to come out with, and I'm really excited for that one. I've been wanting to make that one for a minute. It's gonna be really fun. You know, I'm adding my own twists and turns to it. So anyways guys, check out my social medias. Would really appreciate y'all's follows. And thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys' his time, his support, and for being with me throughout this journey. So as you can tell, I'm very tired. I'm ready to call it. It is snowing out. I'm trying to wake up a little bit early so I can catch the snow at its peak, because it does not snow that often here. So wish you guys a great night, a great day, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. This is Wazii. As always, I'll see y'all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.